This week in AI and tech, things are heating up big time. We've got OpenAI dropping a brand new AI browser, Anthropic signing a multi-billion-dollar deal with Google Cloud, Mistral AI challenging both OpenAI and Google head-on, and even DeepMind letting us play inside AI-generated worlds. So yeah, it's one of those weeks where every tech company decided to drop a bomb at once. Grab your coffee. Let's break everything down one by one. All right, let's start with the biggest surprise of the week. OpenAI has officially dropped its own AI browser called Atlas, and let me tell you, this one's not just another search tool. This thing is basically AI plus Chrome plus Perplexity plus a personal agent, all combined. Here's what's going on. Atlas looks and feels like a normal browser. You can browse websites, search stuff, open tabs, but on the side, you'll see this new Ask GPT sidebar. Think of it like having ChatGPT sitting right next to your browser window. Say you're reading an article about space tech. You can literally click on the sidebar and ask, "Yo, explain this in simple words." And GPT will instantly summarize or give you a follow-up right there. No tab switching. Now here's the crazy part. Atlas lets you search through your browsing history using AI. So if you ever forget where you read something, just type, "Find that AI news article about DeepMind from last week," and boom, it pulls it up. It also supports split view, so you can keep your chat on one side and your web page on the other. Super convenient for research or script writing. But the real kicker, Atlas comes with something called agent mode. This is where it gets wild. It basically lets the browser do stuff for you. It can click links, perform searches, and even handle small tasks like managing your calendar or sending an email once you give it permission. Imagine this. You tell Atlas, "Find me 3 latest AI research papers and summarize them in a Google Doc." And it just does it. That's insane. Now, reality check. Right now, Atlas is Mac only, so Windows users like us are going to have to wait a bit. But honestly, this looks like OpenAI's most serious attempt to take on Perplexity's Comet browser, and even Chrome at some level. Will it replace Chrome? Probably not, but it could definitely become a second browser that you open for all your work and AI tasks. Huge move from OpenAI. Next up, we've got Minimax, the Chinese AI company that's been quietly building some crazy stuff. They're about to release Hailuo 2.3, their next-gen AI video generation model. And from early leaks, it's bringing massive upgrades in 3 key areas: motion capture, facial expressions, and art style control. Basically, they're trying to make characters move and emote way more naturally. Now, if you've seen Hailuo's previous demos, they already looked impressive, but they still had that robotic stiffness. So if 2.3 actually nails fluid motion and better expression mapping, it could finally start catching up to Veo 3.1 and Sora 2. It's still unreleased. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, it'll be live, but yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. All right, now let's talk about something massive happening behind the scenes. Anthropic has signed a multi-billion-dollar cloud partnership with Google. And when I say massive, I mean tens of billions. So here's the deal. Anthropic's going to get access to over 1 million Google TPUs by 2026. That's more than 1 gigawatt of AI compute power, which is just absurd. For those who don't know, TPU stands for Tensor Processing Unit. It's a special chip Google designed specifically for AI and machine learning. It's faster and more power efficient than your typical GPU or CPU. So with this deal, Anthropic can basically train massive models like Claude way faster and cheaper. The result? Claude becomes even more powerful, more capable, and possibly a true rival to GPT-5 when that drops. Right now, Anthropic is doing great. They've got over 300,000 businesses using Claude. Their Claude Code Assistant made $500 million in just 2 months, and their annual run rate is already close to $7 billion. Google CEO said this deal gives Anthropic the best price, performance, and efficiency, while Anthropic CFO said it's going to take their AI research to the next level. In short, This deal makes Anthropic not just an OpenAI competitor, but a long-term infrastructure powerhouse. Okay, next up, Mistral AI is back at it again. The French startup that made headlines for their open source models like Mistral and Mistral Large has just taken a massive new step. They've officially launched something called Mistral Enterprise AI Studio. And no, it's not just another model. This is a full-blown AI platform built for businesses, and it's designed to go head-to-head with Google Cloud AI and OpenAI's enterprise systems. So, what exactly is it? Think of this as an AI control room for companies. It's where businesses can build, manage, monitor, and deploy AI into real-world production all in one place. Let's break it down. First up, observability. This feature lets companies track how their AI models are performing in real time. So you can literally see, is the model giving accurate answers? Is it biased? Is it getting slower over time? Basically, it gives you full visibility, like checking a car's dashboard while driving, but for AI systems. Next, agent runtime. Now this one's pretty cool. It's designed to help businesses build and run complex AI workflows smoothly. For example, let's say a company wants an AI system that reads customer emails, categorizes them, writes replies, and then updates a CRM automatically. Normally, you'd need multiple tools for that. But with agent runtime, all of that can run inside one flow, perfectly connected. So yeah, this is like an engine that keeps big AI operations running without breaking. And then there's the AI registry. Think of this as Mistral's model library. It gives you direct access to all of their powerful models, from Mistral Large to Mistral 8x22B. So if a company wants to switch between models or test which one performs best, they can do it instantly from this registry. No complicated setup needed. In short, Mistral just evolved from community-driven open source to a full enterprise AI powerhouse. That's a massive move. Okay, now this one's juicy. Lightricks, the team behind Facetune and VideoLeap, just launched a new open source video model called LTX2. And bro, it's a monster. Here's what it offers: 4K resolution, 50 FPS, 10-second video generation, and optional audio support. Yeah, you heard that right. 4K 50 FPS AI videos. That's insane. Now, it's not fully open source yet, but you can test it for free on their official website. They're giving out 800 free credits, which is pretty generous. There are two modes, Pro and Fast. The Fast model gives quicker but slightly lower quality results, while Pro supports full 4K generation, though you'll need a powerful local GPU if you're running it yourself. I tried testing it with one of Sora's prompts, and honestly, it looked decent. Not as polished or coherent as Sora 2 or Veo 3.1, but for a free open source model, it's impressive. The only limitation is the 10-second cap right now. If they add scene extension like Veo has, this could easily become Sora's first real open competitor. They're planning to fully open source it around November 2025, and you'll see its API coming soon on platforms like Replicate, Comfy UI, and Foul.ai. Definitely worth keeping on your radar. Grok just launched a new AI companion called Mika. Now, for those new to this, AI companions are basically digital characters you can emotionally and visually interact with, almost like a friend or a virtual partner. Grok already had some characters like Ani, Bad Rudy, and Valentine, and Mika is their newest one. These characters are known for being uncensored and lifelike, which has made them both popular and controversial. Mika is available only for paid users of Grok, and you can chat and interact with her inside the Grok ecosystem itself. This move clearly shows xAI is trying to push beyond just chat. They're exploring emotional, social AI. It's a fascinating and slightly creepy space to watch evolve. And finally, the big one. Google DeepMind's Genie 3 is now in public experiments. This is the same Genie 3 that they announced back in August, and it's basically an AI model that can generate 3D interactive environments from text or images. In simple words, you describe a world, and Genie 3 builds it for you. not just as a picture, but as an explorable, playable world. Think of it like walking inside a dream built by AI. You can move around, explore, interact, just like a real gameplay walkthrough. DeepMind calls it world modeling, and this could literally redefine how we think about AI-generated content. Right now, they've opened up a few public experiments and demos on their site. You can actually check them out today. Highly recommend. Link in description. This could be the start of the AI Metaverse 2.0 era. And that's a wrap for this week's crazy lineup of AI updates. So tell me, which one are you most excited for? Atlas Browser, Genie 3, or maybe the 4K LTX model? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to AI Biceps, and I'll see you next week with another dose of the craziest AI updates on the planet.